That was a good icebreaker for you.
Okay, so Shelly Nelson, Chique Boutique Salon. I'll just start out, I guess, well, most of you know about me, but I'll just kind of do it over like you don't. I recently got married in September. I have 2 kids, and I also just went on a trip. I drove to the East Coast. My mom retired, and she moved in with my younger brother who lives over in Virginia. So we took almost 3 weeks, and I drove her and her car and her stuff. We took I-90, and it was a very cool trip. And there is so much land. The one thing that I kept thinking the whole trip was, they're saying that we're running out of land and we're running out of trees, and there's lots of land and there's lots of trees. So I don't know where they're coming from. Let's see, we drove through Chicago, and it is the hugest city I've ever seen. I haven't been very many places, but so far that's been the biggest. It's crazy. We hit it on a Friday at about 3 in the afternoon. It took us about 4 hours to get through there.
Wow.
I definitely needed a drink by the time I got back. I think I drank a bottle of wine that night. But anyway, I do love wine. Let's see, I've had my salon for going on 4 years, and I love having my own business. It's very rewarding and very aggravating at the same time. One thing also this trip, I keep bringing it back to this trip, but you know, getting away for that long, seeing things, and it gives you time to really reflect on your home life, your family, your business, and stuff like that. You know, it kind of gives you a new insight, things you want to go back and work on, or things that you think, you know, I don't think I want to do that. It definitely made me appreciate my family more than I already do. But also, just in business, it gives you, going to different places, a way to reflect and look at the way you're doing things, the way maybe people may see your own business. What I would do is if we were in a city, I would just go walk into a salon, and I would check out how I was greeted, how clean it was, you know, stuff like that. So that kind of gave me some insight also. It was very interesting. I really like that. And then I would go back to my hotel and drink wine and think about it. So I guess my salon, I left you guys all a paper. I don't have any cards, so I made a flyer basically. I have been doing hair for a long time, probably I think almost 20 years. Yeah, maybe 18 years, and I really enjoy it. Probably the thing I love most about doing hair is I love kind of the makeover thing, people coming in and wanting something completely drastically different, you know, their hair completely cut short or new color. Another interesting thing that a lot of people don't know, eyebrow waxing, eyebrow shaping, arching. It's almost like a little mini facelift. When you get your eyebrows done and they're shaped, it just completely can change your looks. That's one thing that I would recommend people on, you know, some people call it the unibrow. And that makes a huge difference. Having your eyebrows done and looking nice, and having, you know, your hair trimmed, it makes you look very professional and well-groomed. So that's just an FYI of what I've kind of seen over the years. We also do nails, we do spray tanning, I do body wraps, which is something that I got into probably about last April. That is another thing that is a really cool thing that I offer at my salon. Just because I really love changes and differences and things. You can lose quite a few inches in the body wraps. Before my wedding, I had gotten 3, and I couldn't even believe the difference. And when I went and did my final fitting for my dress, I didn't tell the gal anything, and she noticed and was like, "Wow, you've lost weight, or what have you been doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I do body wraps." And so that was a really cool thing. I got to really experience it for myself. So any kind of special, it's a detox. It's called a detox contour body wrap. It detoxes your body. It contours. It smooths out your skin. Helps with cellulite reduction and inch loss. And that's just a really great thing that we offer. My salon, I work real hard at it being very welcoming, cozy, just kind of like you're in your own home getting your hair done. We have a fireplace, we serve you coffee, I love it myself. So, anyway, I can't see, okay, I have about 3.5 minutes left, so how about people just ask me questions about my business, myself, anything you guys would like to know? Anyone? Yes.
Let's say pretend that there was a home inspector who was going to go on a cruise.
It's a good thing to pretend.
Trade planning, for example. How far in advance would this person need to prepare?
We thought you were going to ask about manscaping.
Yeah.
How do you
few
shape
days.
again? I mean,
Yes, a
hypothetically.
few days.
Few days?
Yes, just so that he or she could, yes.
Thank you. See?
He or she could make sure that they were
Okay.
as light or as dark tan as they would like to be. So it gives them a few days to either come back and get a little bit more, or let the tan kind of,
And how much would this person's wife tell him to budget for?
They're $25, or you can get 3 for $65. So the home inspector, he or she could get husband, wife,
See,
and
she can
a
have
child.
a wife too. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm not judging that.
Yeah, so let's say there was a plumber going with the home inspector on a cruise. Do you do manscaping, hair removal, and wraps on men? Do you do wraps on men also?
Terrible.
I don't do the waxing. I do eyebrows, and that is it. But I do have a person in my salon that does do body waxing. But honestly, I have to say that she does not do the manscaping.
Okay. And what about the body wrap for?
The body wrap, yes. Body wrap for men. I haven't done one on a man yet, but
Do they wear short? I mean,
They got diapers
seriously.
for you, friend.
Do they wear a diaper? You wear a diaper?
A very small.
Seriously.
I prefer them to wear, if I was going to do one, I would prefer them to wear maybe some swim shorts, not a Speedo or underwear or anything like that.
Borrow one from your neighbor.
Yes. Of course, he likes naked better.
Yeah, I know.
But
She has a nice fence now, which is great.
It's great.
It's a nice
That's
fence. Yeah.
great neighbors.
Yeah.
Better views.
So, if one were to get services done there, could they bring their own bottle of wine?
That is a very, very valid question.
Do you
I think
provide
that was the most important question
transportation?
asked.
After.
they can bring their own bottle of wine, but it has to be limited to maybe 2 small glasses of wine.